Hello and welcome to another StarCraft 2 co-op video. Today we're going to look at a guide for Tychus against Double Edged by SD1318219. I have translated the post and added some visuals to help you if you want to use Tychus in the mutation Instant Karma. For Lone Wolf, it's just one mutator, Double Edged. This is considered basic play against Double Edged. Self-destruction. Against Zerg, be careful not to get surrounded. If Tychus or Nux don't have enough time to kite, might as well get completely surrounded and then use your AoE. Don't really need to care about other enemy comps. Mutually assured destruction is not really noticeable. You only need to beware of melee hybrids like behemoths. Hybrid nemesis and dominators can be dodged with kiting. You can even take a hit without worrying. The essence of Double Edged is making you control your pacing. You attack for a bit and then rest for a bit to recover HP, so commanders with elite units have to be extra careful. Low damage units, exploded units, and free damage aren't affected, so they can ignore Double Edged. Based on the above principles, there are a few things to note for each outlaw. Tychus. His attack speed is pretty high, so his HP will pretty much deplete uniformly, making it easy to control your pacing. Grenade. You have to reduce the area that the grenade covers by half to a third, so you only target half or a third of the enemies. You can also cover the entire wave and then use medevac platform, but the cooldown of the medevac is too long. It's better not to do this except in case of emergencies. Serious. Get the C and Z gears as soon as possible. Throw down turrets once you accumulate 3 or more charges. You don't really need the X gear. Turn off autocast for Z. His regular attack's damage is moderate and doesn't attack frequently, so you don't really have to pay special attention. Sam. Get his D and A gears ASAP. Turn off autocasts for D. During hybrid boss battles, throw 3 grenades, then press D when they are about to go off. You're supposed to press Z, not D. You can even throw in a few regular attacks during this time. If you mess up with Z, you can even use a medevac platform, so there's room for error. He's also very good for fighting the bonus. His regular attack does a lot of damage, so he'll go down after just a few shots. As such, do not send him into taunt encampments. If you really want to taunt them, you'll have to press D to escape after only a few shots. Nux. Get his S and D gears ASAP. It's best not to buy A, since he'll delete himself in an instant so fast that you can't even use a medevac in time. When a wave comes, calculate where they'll move to and throw down 2 storms, then pick him up in a medevac and wait. If there are leftovers, come down from the medevac and throw down the 3rd storm. If you didn't get in the medevac in time, or you messed up the controls and he dies, you just need half a minute to revive him. If he is only there to deal with attack waves, that's plenty of time. You have to keep an eye on his HP even when he's attacking buildings in an encampment. If you leave him alone for too long, he'll die. Vega. Not very useful. If you don't take care of the units you steal, they'll die to Double Edge soon after. If you take care of them, there are a lot of actions you must take. The reward is not really good, resulting in some fronts not being taken care of. Unless there are Brewlords or carriers, forget about using her. Rattlesnake is best as the 5th outlaw to replace Vega. Get the Z and C gears. He stays at Janara and throws healing sticks in different directions to the outlaws. Blaze is good as a 5th outlaw against a ground comp, especially against Zerg Ground and Vanguard of Ire. Cannonball can be used against Towering Walkers. He can survive a bit longer than Blaze and Rattlesnake, but is too dependent on enemy comp. The build order. First, get medevac and armor upgrades early. Armor upgrades have to be researched at all times, basically never stop. Get medevacs as soon as you have the resources. Then get the necessary gear after medevacs and armor. Then get the less important gear. You can consider getting weapons and guns attack speed at the end. Gear that you shouldn't get. Tychus's W, the grenade damage, Nux's A, and Sirius's X. I actually think you should get the W, because if you're going to use the medevac trick to pick him up, you might as well deal a ton of damage to make sure the wave gets wiped. If you aren't good with controlling Lone Wolf, you can use P1 double healer plus Sirius plus Blaze. Sirius's own turrets can be used more frequently. Blaze has his ult gear plus double healer plus oil, making him better than Cannonball. I don't really recommend P3 because Tychus can be revived with Odin, but you lose this advantage with P3. Odin also walks slowly and can't follow. Depends on the map, but for this one, I agree. With this in mind, you need to understand the intricacies of Tychus in order to get a bit of value, but his value is only half of his usual. So if you're not proficient with Lone Wolf, it's best not to choose him. You need good macro, outlaw choice, and most importantly, outlaw control on multiple fronts. Otherwise, you might easily find yourself with multiple outlaws down at the same time. And that's it for this guide. Like and subscribe if you learned something new. Thanks to all the members who are supporting me. If you would like to join, check out the link in the description. And while you're here, why don't you check out my guide for Tychus against Void Rifts? See you there.